All right, guys, it looks like I might be on now. I'm seeing one show up, 3 people showing up on the stream. Do you have me now? Okay, it looks like we're live here now. I had the stream up before and I saw everybody's chat, and Bill called me and said that there was nothing coming up as far as my video. Okay, I'm showing 4 people in the stream now, and I assume it's Helen and Steamboat and Bill and Mike. Okay, good. Well, you got me now. I had a question before. You guys evidently didn't hear me because I wasn't live when I thought I was. How's the video look on your end? Because to me, it looks like it's coming through a little fuzzy tonight. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Helen, that you see and hear me? I'm going to walk back towards Hollywood Studios and the Rock and Roller Coaster, see what the wait time looks. I was able to get one fast pass for tonight at 7 p.m. For Toy Story Mania. So we'll be able to do that ride at 7. That was all I was able to get. Everything else was already taken. All right, Mike, thanks. All right. It might just be on my end. It looks a touch fuzzy, but that's good. It's okay on your end. We're getting a little bit of raindrops here. The sky's pretty black. So if I have to duck off to the side here a little bit, it looks like we're going to get a downpour shortly. Yeah, Mike, I saw the text back and forth with you and Bill when I thought I was on. I don't know why I was seeing the text, but you guys weren't getting a video or me. He's on his way home, and he has all the links tonight. I sent him an email, so he'll definitely be able to do all that tonight for us. I had an interesting afternoon. I spent the afternoon over at Epcot. And Helen and Bob, you'll know, Kurt that moved down here, my friend Kurt, he met me over at Epcot, and we spent the afternoon there. And while we were walking around, I met the guys from the Happiest Podcast on Earth. So that was pretty cool. Got to talk to them for a little bit. Hey, in case you guys didn't know, I'm not sure. It looks like we got 5 in the stream now. Our latest podcast went live this morning, and it's the second part of our interview with Dole Whip Dad, and it's got a lot of downloads already. Dole Whip Dad seems to be a pretty popular guy, and you can catch that on most of the podcast apps or our podcast site, which is magicofthemousepodcast.com, and all our episodes, including the new one and all past episodes, are on there. UK was very good, Helen. We stopped there, and that's where we met the Happiest Podcast on Earth guys. So we talked about podcasting over a pint or two. All right, looks like the standby is 30 minutes. You guys let me know what you want to do. If you want, I'll wait, and we'll try and do the Tower of Terror. I'm glad you guys are seeing the video clear. When I'm looking on my phone, I can't even make out the Hollywood Tower of Terror on the neon. It's all looks like it's all fuzzy. Well, I had to let you know what you were missing, Bill. All right, looks like The standby just dropped to 25 minutes in the Tower of Terror. Should I give it a shot and go in there? Oh, sure. Bob wants to know the one that's way over there when I'm over here. All right, we'll take a walk back and see. That one usually doesn't agree with me, though. I got to be wearing my my seasick patch when I ride that. Today over at Epcot was much nicer than Monday. The crowds were way less over there today than they were then. It was a lot more, you could see a lot more today. All right, we'll see what the rock and roller coaster looks like. Like I said, the Tower of Terror was 25 minutes. All right, this ride standby is 50 minutes. So I'll go back and try and get on the Tower of Terror. And then, like I said, I have a fast pass for 7 p.m. at Toy Story Mania. So we're going to be doing that. I see we're up to 8 people in the stream now. For the people that are new to the stream, welcome. I'm Bill Sr., and you'll see my son on there and Mike, our moderators. And if there's new people in here that haven't joined us before, you can find us on Facebook. Just do a search for Magic of the Mouse. We just went over 6,000 followers today on our Magic of the Mouse Facebook page. We're pretty happy with that. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram if you do a search for the same name, Magic of the Mouse. And like I was saying, for the new people that just came in, our latest podcast went live this morning, and it was our second half of our interview with Dole Whip Dad. So you can listen to that on most podcast apps. All right. So here we are. We're going to go in the tower. I'm glad you guys are seeing the video. You say it's clear. To me, it looks fuzzy, so I'll just go. You guys, it's more important what you're seeing than what I'm seeing. Hey, Mike, what's that look like the delay time is on the chat tonight? Or Bill, I just saw that you just posted maybe about 15 or 20 seconds ago, the Bill, when you put the link up. So I don't know how long the delay is tonight. All right, Mike, I just saw your text just came up about if there's any problems with the stream. How long ago did you type that? It just popped up about 5 seconds ago. I see we have a few more that just joined the stream. Welcome. See, we're up to 10 in here now. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Helen, when you're in the streams, you can't use any of the symbols because they're connected with spam and stuff like that. So just texting in here. All right, Bill, about a 10-second delay. That's cool. All right, I just saw that come through a few seconds ago. It says a 25-minute wait, but it doesn't seem to be moving the line, so it's probably going to be longer than that. So who else do we have in here tonight? I know we have Helen, Bill, Mike, and I saw, I believe it was Steamboat was in here. Who else is in the stream tonight? Yeah, Helen, I rode the Skyliner today. I got a little bit of video of the back of France, and that's coming along real good. That looks like that's going to be open pretty shortly. Well, tell Jen I said hello. I guess I know where you are. I don't know if something happened here. I mean, it sounds like people are on the ride, but we haven't moved here in about 5 minutes. Trying to put the camera up to the one side that usually opens up over here, but it doesn't appear that the one side of the tower is operating right now, so maybe that's what the holdup is in the line. They're just running on one part of the ride. Looks like we're going to move 5 feet. All right, the one side there, it is working now. You can see the people screaming as they go up and down in the tower. Yeah, Mike, I did last night. I don't know if there was a problem with the stream at the end, but last night when I left the Magic Kingdom, I rode the monorail and kept the stream live until I got to the Transportation and Ticket Center. So I'm assuming that it was still on there. I don't know if there was a problem last night or not. But I did get to do the Skyliner today, like I said, and rode it over to the new hotel, the Riviera, and back, so I could get some video of the new Ratatouille ride and all that behind France, and that's looking pretty good. It looks like they're doing a lot of finishing touches now, painting all the details and all that on the outside of the building. I tried to get as much video as I could in the last 3 days. I'll be heading out tomorrow morning, heading home. So I didn't get a ton of video, but I tried to get as much as I could over the 3 days that I was here. And also, we talked about this last night. I think that I'm going to start doing it once I get home. At least the last 2 episodes of the podcast with the OLED Dad. I'm going to do the podcast on YouTube, and for now, I'll just attach like either photos or video from Disney with the podcast in the background for now. And eventually, like I said, we've talked about doing the podcast and recording it, and then playing it on YouTube also, have it come out the same day as it does on the podcast apps. But probably when I get home, I'll going to do the last 2 episodes and put it on YouTube. Yeah, Mike, I just saw Bill text that he's on his way home. He's got about a 15-20 minute ride from the Army base at Fort Hood to his house. So I'll try and drop all the links and all that also in here. Okay, and it's showing 45 now, because outside you saw it was 30 and then it dropped to 25. That figures. Thanks, Steamboat. Well, we probably got a little bit to get into the building, so come this far, I might as well hang and do the ride with everybody here. Should work out though. By the time we get out of here, we can go back and do Toy Story Mania. And we're starting to move a little more now than we were when we first got in the line. You can hear by the screams that we're getting closer. So who else do we have in the room tonight? I've only seen a few chats so far. I've seen Bill, Mike, and Steamboat and Alan. No, Mike, I'll have to scroll back. Okay, yeah, I saw her last message. Yeah, they're not here in the park. They're at the place that I go to in New Jersey. That's what she meant by we're here. She's in a place where I go to up there, and there's a couple friends in there. I guess they're all watching the stream from in there. Hopefully, like I said, this is all new with the T-Mobile. I don't know what the lag, or if there will be any lag inside the queue here or not, so we'll see. Yeah, that's true, Steamboat. That's why I made the stream for 6 o'clock tonight instead of 5 o'clock. and I figured my son would be home. Yesterday he was at work for the whole stream, and he was in and out, so he's on his way home now. And that's, I figured, with people working, that's why I did it at 6 tonight. And Dole Whip Dad said he's going to pop in there when he gets home from work. I know he's an hour behind, like my son is in Texas. All right, Jack, welcome to the stream. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by your message. Somebody saw me. Are you talking about the guys that I met from the Happiest podcast? Yeah, I saw that, and she knows now. She's new to the YouTube and chatting, and I did see that. And she knows symbols really aren't allowed. Yeah, Jack, if that's who you're referring to, because that's really the only people that I met today in the park, was the guys. There was 3 guys from the Happiest podcast on Earth, and I saw them over at Epcot, and I left there probably about 4:30 to head over to the studios. This line looks like we're making progress, and then it just stops and nothing. All right, we're getting a good push. We're heading into the building now. So hopefully shouldn't be too much longer to get on here.
I hate it. It just solidified the fact that I would never ride Falcon ever. I would cry. Reasons? I would like cry. She's like, no, it's not that bad. I was like, you don't understand. Like as soon as I like usually cry. And see, I'm not like looking at that. It looks like it says retarded. Retarded.
Yeah, Jack, if you're still in the chat, if you could let me know if that's what you were talking about. I would have liked to have stayed and chatted with those guys a little bit, but literally we met just as I was getting ready to leave. I would have liked to stay and talk to those guys. Yeah, I saw it. She's very new. They're very new to the YouTube and chatting, and she responded to the message that when I said something on the stream here to not do that, and she already responded back. Maybe are you not hearing me now, guys? Looks like I got a decent signal in the queue here. If you could let me know if I'm dropping out here or not. All right, Steamboat, that's good. I don't know if you were in here when I first went on, and even now it looks a little blurry on my end, but it's your end that matters, so that's good that the picture's good. We should be in the building soon. We just got 2 more turns and we should be in. It's been a while since I've ridden this and I forget how long the queue is once you get inside the building. Hopefully we should be in shortly. So what's everybody doing tonight? The ones that are in the stream now, is everybody home or some of you still at work? All right, Steamboat, that's good. You're home. That's why tonight I did, like I said, I did the stream a little later tonight. Did it at 6 instead of 5. Figured that might work out a little better. Hopefully, Bill Jr. will be popping back in soon. Like I said, he's got, once he gets off the base at Fort Hood, he's got about a 15-20 minute ride home. So, like I was saying before, if anybody hasn't yet, the latest podcast came out today, and it's done pretty good so far. I checked up on it this afternoon. And it seems like it's got a lot of play. Everybody wants to hear our interview with Dole Whip Dad. It was pretty good. We enjoyed talking with him. If you want to check that out on our podcast site, it's Magic of the Mouse podcast.com. And all our previous episodes as well as the newest episode are on there. I'm hoping he comes into the chat soon. He said he'd probably be home about halfway through our stream, so hopefully he'll pop on here shortly. Yeah, you caught that late, Bill. She's in here. He was just asking if he should, and I explained it to her, so we're good. All right, we're gonna finally go inside the building here. We're getting closer. Hopefully, we'll be in shortly.
He's right here.
You still on your way home, Bill, or did you make it home already?
Okay. Let me make sure we all go together.
Nah, you don't need to. It's gonna happen, gotcha.
Yeah, guys, that's all squared away. We can drop that now. That's all squared away. Bill just caught up to it after the fact, I guess, when he scrolled back and he got a chance. All right, looks we should be going into the room where they played a video before you get on the ride very shortly here.
And it ripped out of the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, if there is any available space in front of you, to your left or to your right, you are more than welcome to fill it. If someone is not moving, please look around them. Fill in that space.
Yep, we're good, Mike. This, like I said, this is new to both of us, and we're not even really sure about, we didn't know about those things also. So it's good that you're telling us, too, that they're spamming symbols. I'm not sure how that works, but I'm sure there's a reason. Yep, like I said, this is all new to us, and definitely appreciate the help, that's for sure. You're actually helping us learn, too, as we go along here. All right, once we get into the room here where they played a video, I'll just keep quiet until we get off the ride so everybody can just enjoy the ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments, the library doors in front of you will be opening. Please stand back from the doors as they will be opening shortly.
As of this point, it looks like I got a good signal, so we hopefully should be good once we get inside here. We'll see.
1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. On an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story of the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
I'll just hold on to your shirt. Oh gosh, your hats. Okay, hold on to your hats and okay, here we go.
Yeah, Mike, he just texted me. He should be home shortly. For anybody that's new into the stream here, that just recently came in, we're inside, getting pretty close to get on the ride inside the tower. All right, well, we're still in line here. Haven't actually got on the ride yet. For anybody new that's just come into the stream, you can find us on Facebook at Magic of the Mouse is our Facebook page, and we just hit 6,000 followers this morning. And if you do a search on Twitter also, Magic of the Mouse, and on Instagram, we're on the thru. And we'd appreciate you following us over there, as well as here on YouTube. That's pretty funny, Mike. Yeah, I should do that. We are getting closer, I promise you. I can see the elevator shafts now. Thanks for joining us, Mike. If you're new to our live stream here, appreciate you stopping in. Are you serious? Are you serious with that, Mike? If he is, I'll put him on the stream. Excuse me. I got somebody on my live stream here saying that his nephew is the one in front. No?
No.
Okay.
Not unless.
Mike?
No.
No? Okay. It says his name is also Mike. Maybe it's somebody up a little further then. Yeah, Mike, if you're in contact with them, text them and tell them to give a wave to me so I know who they are. It's not the people right in front of me. All right, Mike, I haven't seen anybody try to get my attention. If I do, I'll definitely try and get them on if they want to come on.
Because that elevator, something's in that elevator, something happened to it. That's why they did it. Oh, yeah, we did.
Oh, maybe he was in the fast pass line then. Well, if you can get in contact with him, tell him to wait outside for me, and we'll get him on when I get outside.
You can't.
Once we reach a certain point, the lines kind of split. If you do talk to him, Mike, or in contact, tell him I'll wait for a few minutes outside of the where the main entrance is to come into the Tower of Terror. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I'll wait for him once I get off the ride. I'll wait for him by the entrance where you go through the fast pass or standby entrance. I see we have some new people that just came into the stream. We're at the next group to be on the Tower of Terror here.
Party of one.
To be row 2, please. All the way down there, row 2. Anybody else?
Yeah, we got lucky. There was an opening for one rider. Looks like our elevator's coming down.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not step inside the elevator until instructed to do so. They don't know where you're going to here. Row 6, I'll follow you in first, but seatbelts are on your left-hand side. They go left to right only, bags behind your feet. Row 6, step here.
To our valued guests,
Row lights up right.
for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the elevator at all times. And do take special care to supervise your children. Thank
Row 2,
you.
you're going to follow them. Please, you're going to be
Estimados
front left.
huéspedes,
Row 1, you're
por
following
su
them.
seguridad, una vez
Left to right and left to right only. Left to right and left to right only. Beautiful. Pardon me. Row 4, please pull the yellow tab on the right hand side of your seatbelt. Thank you. Back row, please pull your yellow tab on your right. Thank you, thank you. Put your yellow tab over here on the wrong side. Thank you. Row 3. Thank you. Yep.
All right, guys, we're in the first row here. You should have a bird's eye view of the ride.
Thank you. Put your tab for me one more time. Put your tab for me one more time. Do you have a bag on there? All right, row 1, please put your tab on your right. Thank you, thank you. Row 2, put the tab on your right, please. My lovely gentleman, put the tab on the right-hand side. Thank you. Yeah, hands up all the way. Hands up all the way, please. Hands up all the way, please. Hands up, pumpkin. Goodbye. It was nice knowing you.
All right, here we go.
Ai meu Deus, olha o fantasma. Ele vai aparecer.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and had a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
Vai.
Those of you who are me, a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel in Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself again in resident.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't be broken arms and not forced.
I didn't think that was going to end. We got more drops than we bargained for. Bad as I make out over at the rock and roller coaster. Oh, how you doing? You're Mike? How you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Bill. I guess it's your uncle that I was talking to? He told me to holler out the plane. Where are you from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
North Carolina? Cool. Yeah, we're from New Jersey.
Gente, dependendo da Fast Pass.
We're heading over to Toy Story Mania now. We got a fast pass.
Nice meeting you.
You too. All right, guys, we're going to head over to Toy Story Mania now. I'm not sure what time it is here. Yeah, our fast pass, we can get in there now. We'll head over that way. Hopefully the rain holds off. It's starting to drizzle out here pretty good. Now that I can talk again, who else do we have in the stream tonight here? All right, guys, Bill just texted me. He said he's about 10 minutes from home. He got tied up in traffic coming out of the base, so he should be back in the chat room shortly. And hopefully he'll be on by the time we get over to Toy Story Mania.
We were trying to do like cards.
I'm curious if some of the newer people onto our stream, you could just type in the chat. Let me know how you found out about us. If you're coming over from our Facebook page, or if you saw our ad that we posted this morning, our thumbnail for the upcoming live stream on YouTube, or if it was Instagram. Yeah, if you guys are still able to hear me, somebody could just type a quick chat in to let me know that I'm still on. So we had trouble earlier where I thought I was live, and evidently I wasn't. Everybody was chatting and I wasn't seeing it.
Sí, yo sí, pero ponele, entre que llegaba yo y entre que llegaban ellos, capaz había 40 personas.
Okay, Steamboat, I see that just came up. I see it came up in the screen. That's weird. It came up in the bottom left-hand corner, but it actually in the chat, it's not coming up. I don't understand why that's happening. Okay, and I see a couple other people chatting, so I'm going to have a hard time reading the chats. Looks like Mike says, I hear you. Yeah, the last chat that I see scrolling by is when Mike was chatting with me to catch up with his nephew. And you guys are texting now or chatting now. I just see it real small on the bottom screen. We should be back to Toy Story Land here in a minute. All right, as you can see, we're starting to enter into Toy Story Land here. I wanted to try and get a fast pass for the Slinky Dog Dash, but they were all taken up.
Did I ever tell you I'm afraid of heights? No? Well, let me tell you. I'm afraid of heights.
Looks like it's a good thing I got a fast pass for Toy Story Mania. They're showing a 40-minute wait for that. Yeah, I just saw somebody put a text into the chat, and I just missed it. I don't know why my chat's not scrolling. I haven't seen one for a while.
Welcome to a good scan for me. Have fun.
I don't know if I should try and back out and try and re-enter the stream, or if I should just let it go. Okay, that's 40 minutes, but I don't see any. It looks like we might have froze up for a minute there. Yeah, we should be getting on shortly. I can see the ride vehicles, so we should be on shortly. Okay, what did I freeze out for a little bit there, Steamboat? All right, guys, we've got 2 groups in front of us, and then we should be on here. All right, here we go. I don't know how good I'll do. Trying to hold the camera in one hand and shooting with the other hand. We'll see.
Hey, howdy, hey! Greetings. Welcome to our practice game.
Just pull the string.
I think they've got the hang of it. Way to play, everyone! Now you get to score points! To infinity and beyond. Great work, players. Time for Woody's Roundup.
Yeah, sure, Woody.
It's your last game.
Send down the mine car.
It's your last game.
Oh, way to play, everyone.
Examinemos los resultados. Excelente. Look at you.
Okay, guys, didn't do too good there. Only got 100, I believe it was 161,000. And I see Bill's back into the stream and he's home from work. That's good. Like I said, I see that there's 11 people in the stream, but as far as seeing the chat, I'm not seeing it. It's popping up in the video in the very bottom corner, and it's really hard for me to see. So I'll try and keep Yeah, my score was 161,000. I think it was right around there. Wasn't too bad, I guess, since I was trying to do it with a... I think it said the high score for the month was 500 and some thousand. That's pretty good shooting.
Tanner, come here. Ah, fica tranquilo. Vai pro hotel.
Hey guys, I can't really, like I said, I can't really see the chat. I'll try and catch it when it goes by, but for the most part here, I guess I'll just take you along for the walk. I'm going to head back to Star Wars Land now and about 2. Oh, here comes Woody and Buzz. We'll go get in line. It's not many people there. We'll get in line and get our picture taken with Buzz Lightyear.
A birthday card? So sweet. I love
Hang on
that.
to your hands. Slinky Dog's the fastest toy in these here parts.
Perfect. Okay. Here, do you want to do this? And then I will close and then Hi friends, if you'd like to see Buzz, you can line up against the fence for us, please.
Hello, hello.
Can I help you?
It's so nice to see new toys in the backyard.
Being a toy in his backyard is like striking your mother. You're gonna love it.
Wow, you've done a lot today.
Normally have the shrinks out, we put it on safe so it wouldn't fly away. Come on, right here, get mine. Perfect. Oh, that's it. I'm going to get put on the big house before we have to go.
Domination! That Slinky Dog is faster than a pack of critters racing in the middle.
Okay, it's your turn.
We have a special request. He's got a birthday card that he really wants you to sign. Yes, go ahead over there with
Woody
us.
said one day your new toys would come.
New toys in the backyard? Welcome. I'd love to come down and shake your hands. Really, I just love to come down. For any reason.
You did, but he didn't get his birthday card done. So,
Do you want this one with the stamp? Sure. The stamp?
yeah, the same.
Awesome. Right here.
Yes, I'm next in line to get my picture taken with Buzz. I was able to catch that in the bottom of the screen. It's very small, the text that I'm seeing.
Tarnation! That slinky dog is faster than a pack of critters racing for venom.
Thank you, lady. No, my sister got it.
Well, aren't you the sweetest little set of new toys I ever met? Welcome!
New toys in the backyard? Welcome! I'd love to come down and shake your
Hey, Buzz, how
hand.
you doing? You're on the live stream.
I'd just love to
Say
come
hello to
down
everybody.
For any reason.
Thanks, Buzz. I didn't want to tie him up too long. There was a lot of kids waiting behind me. We'll let the little kids see Buzz. All right, we'll take a quick walk back to Star Wars land, see what that's looking like. I'll take a walk around, and I'll probably end the chat back there, or the live stream back there, because I'm not really able to see what everybody's chatting. Hope everybody's at least enjoying going along for the walk with us around the park. They have the Star Wars show going on in front of the Chinese theater out front here right now. Got the ad up here, a billboard ad for the new Disney movie that's coming out, Call of the Wild. That looks like it's going to be a good movie. It says it's coming out February 21st with Harrison Ford. Saw the previews for that. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good movie. I guess this isn't Star Wars. It must be a different show out front here.
But they say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true.
This must be their nightly fireworks show. I'll try and get out front and get a picture of that.
She's in love.
got to create the mood.
Yeah, I see. Was able to see that Mike Wheeler in the chat. Welcome, Mike.
It's me.
It is me.
What have we here? It's a sparkly, shiny... Oh, it's a human!
Hey, this is my first time seeing this show.
You can't run from me. Well, you can. You keep surprising me. I've got 24 hours to get rid of this bozo. And you are wearing his merchandise!
Did you like the song?
I'm already happy. Got the coolest friend in the world. Shit, I don't think we're in Midwest anymore.
You certainly are not, friendo. We are in the internet.
All right, thanks, Bill. I'll try and get back there as soon as this is over.
Across the enchanted lands and into the unknown.
Promise me we do this together, okay?
I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing. It was all started by a mouse.
Gee, thanks everybody! It sure has been a whole lot of fun, but trust me, it's only the beginning.
we invite you to stay and enjoy Star Wars, a galactic spectacular, beginning in just a few moments.
All right, I'm assuming that the Star Wars thing that they just spoke of is going to be here and not back in Star Wars land. You're welcome, Mike. Mike or Bill, do you know if the Star Wars is here or is it back in Batuu in Star Wars land? I thought that show was right here over the Chinese theater. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, I got a good spot. I'll just hang out here then. Should be starting shortly. I think you said 8 o'clock, Bill, so we got about a 10-minute wait. I can see a little bit of the chat as it scrolls by. Hopefully the rain holds off. It's starting to pick up a little bit here. Hopefully I'll be able to hang out here a little longer. The rain's starting to pick up and I don't have an umbrella with me tonight. No, I don't have headphones on. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Mike. I've seen a little bit of what it's going to be like, and I believe that opens up, what is it, March 4th or something like that it's going to open? Yeah, Mike, I saw a few other YouTubers do some previews of what it's going to be like, and it looks like it's going to be a really good ride. It's good that they're bringing some new things to the park here, even though I miss some of the things that they used to have. I used to like the backlot tour and the great movie ride. I always liked that, but they needed to bring some new stuff into the park. Yeah, the stunt show, I was there the day that it closed. I saw one of the last shows when that closed. I used to enjoy that. That was very good. And I'm surprised. That really wasn't around that long. I don't think it could have been in the park more than 10 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe it was here that long. All right, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys. The rain's picking up, and I might have to move and try and get under some cover here. I'm under a tree right now, but it's not doing me no good because it doesn't have any leaves on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just 5 minutes, Disney's Hollywood Studios will proudly present Star Wars, a galactic spectacular. For your safety, please note that during the show, the lighting in this area will be greatly reduced. Star Wars, a galactic spectacular will begin in just 5 minutes. Thank you.
You got to stop saving those TVC points, Helen. You got to just start using them.
¿Mamá? ¿Fue? ¿Te pusiste bien?
You can see in the light there how the rain's picking up. It's starting to come down pretty good.
Siento como en la romería del 2 de agosto. Pero en aquellos tiempos, cuando la gente se dormía en el parque.
Duas vezes.
Yeah, I know you guys are talking about the latest Star Wars movie, but a little bit off Disney topic. Has anybody seen the movie 1917? If you haven't, you should go and see it. The cinematography in that movie was excellent. They did the movie like it was just one continuous cut. It was really cool how they filmed that movie. Yeah, Steamboat. Bill Jr. got me hooked on The Mandalorian. I really wasn't I won't say I disliked the Star Wars movie. I liked them, but I wasn't a big Star Wars nut. But The Mandalorian, that's a really good show. Yeah, Steamboat. Definitely, if you're into movies at all and can appreciate how they film the movies, this one, I'm sure you can Google it and see how they filmed the movie as one continuous cut. Like they would just duck behind something and then come back out, and it was like the movie was just, you just followed them, along, for the day and a half or whatever it was that the movie spans.
And now, please join us as Disney's Hollywood Studios proudly presents Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular.
All right, guys, here we go. We got lucky. It looks like the rain slowed down.
A triumphant year in screen history. On May 25th, Star Wars premiered. Now, more than 40 years later, Star Wars has reached every corner of the world and across generations as the saga continues to transport audiences with the words, "A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away."
Through the Force, things you will see other places. The future. Old friends now gone.
The Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it. You have that power too.
There are stories about what happened.
It's true. All of it.
Communications disruption, immunity monitoring, invasion.
Captain Station Box 7, on our way.
Prepare to target the main.
Watch that crossfire, boy.
Everybody dies. And there's the flaw.
Who are you?
No one.
Where are you from?
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Still looking for the horizon.
That boy is our last hope.
No, there is another.
Well, this is a diplomatic solution.
No, we can't call it aggressive negotiations. This is a rebellion, isn't it? I rebel.
Possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid base for 15,700 miles. Never tell me now. He's so strong.
Will that do pass our Lord?
And the Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things that surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
or do not. There is no try. Reach out. What do you see?
I love you.
I know.
I won't fail you. I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be.
You were the chosen one. You said that you were the strongest and not joined up. Bring balance to the world. Not living in darkness. You were my brother, Anakin. I loved you.
Darth Vader. Rise. The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You are not a Jedi yet. At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge. Darkness rises and light to meet it. Confronting fear is the destiny of the Jedi. Your destiny.
Thank you for joining us for Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular. Now, please make sure to gather all of your belongings and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
All right, I tried to keep up with as much as I could with the chat in the lower left-hand corner. Like I said, it's very small for me, but I wanted to keep quiet during the show and let everybody enjoy the show. That was a little extra bonus. I wasn't expecting the show. I wasn't sure what time that was tonight. So I'm glad we got to stream that for you guys. Probably going to head out of the park now and head down Hollywood Boulevard here to the exit. Head back and grab some dinner because I got an early flight in the morning. So I'll keep the stream up here till I get down to the exit, and we'll end it down there. Thank you, Steamboat. Yeah, I got I think it's a 9:20 or something flight back to Atlantic City in the morning. Wasn't really planning on coming down this week, but I popped on the local airline that flies out of Atlantic City Airport. I was able to get a flight. I'm not sure if it was down or back, but one way was $27 and the other way was $42, so couldn't refuse that. We got lucky with the show there. Just as the show was starting off, the raindrops stopped, so we got lucky. Yeah, Mike, you can't believe, I couldn't believe that. Like I said, it was 27 and 42, and then, you know, it's Spirit Airlines, but I had to pay a little extra for the luggage. So I think round trip, it cost me about $140. I couldn't get to the toll booths in Baltimore for that price with gas and everything, so you couldn't beat it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the chat here tonight. Like I said, my chat froze up when I was in the tower line, and luckily I've been able to see it come up on the bottom of the screen, but it's very, very small. But at least I've been able to keep up with a little bit of you guys chatting in here. I'm sure everybody would rather just see Hollywood Studios than listen to me anyway. All right, I'm gonna get under Mickey here at the crossroads and take a look back down Hollywood Boulevard, and then I'll close the stream off. Oh, okay, Mike. Yeah, we're right outside of Atlantic City. Well, my son's in Texas now, but he's originally from New Jersey too. So we're right outside of Atlantic City. All right, guys. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in, and I appreciate my son and Mike helping out with the modding tonight. I know my son was skipped out on a little bit on his way home from work, but I appreciate them helping out. And, like my son was putting up the links, our podcast, latest episode with Dole with Dad is now out. Yeah, you can listen to that and keep an eye out on the stream here, because once I get home, I'm going to start putting the podcast on the YouTube stream. And in the beginning, I'll put it to the Disney pictures that I've taken or the video that I've taken down here. So while you're listening to the podcast, you'll still be able to see a little bit of Disney while you're listening to us. So, like I said, probably when I get home tomorrow, sometime this weekend, I'll probably put at least the first two. Well, at least the first one with Dole with Dad. I'll get that out, see how that turns out, and then I'll go from there. And then this coming Monday night, we'll be recording our next two podcasts. So stay tuned for them. Every Wednesday, I'm trying to have them scheduled so they come out every Wednesday at 12:01 a.m. Trying to get a little more consistent, so people know when it's coming out. So we're still learning this game, and it's been a slow process. Like I said, I'm a photographer. The audio and the video is all new to me, so it's a work in progress. All right, thanks everybody for joining us, and hopefully you catch us again the next time we do a live stream, and hopefully real soon we're going to start doing the podcast recording when we do it. So hopefully that's coming up in the very near future. So thanks everybody for joining us, and I'm going to end the stream now. And I see one last chat from Mike Wheeler. Okay, all right, Mike, I appreciate that. Oh, I see my granddaughter liked the video tonight. Okay, Jordan, I'm glad you liked it. You have to let your mom look at more of them. I'll make sure I'll tell your dad when we put the new videos up on our YouTube channel. All right, everyone, we'll catch you later. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for joining us.